obviously getting dressed because we're getting ready to try and run 9s. So exciting. We have the car on 10 PSI, made about 560 rear wheel horsepower, about 506 foot-pounds of torque. So we're just gonna go out. I'm gonna try and launch at like 3,000 for the first one, just to test it out. Let's make sure it shifts and everything. Then on the next one, we'll come back and we'll actually put it up all the way on the converter, and we'll see how it does then. It's a test and tune night, so we should get plenty of runs. Not very many people out here right now, so I'm pretty excited, but yeah, let's go do it.
She's on. What do you think he's gonna make first run?
I don't know yet. Just needs clutch.
Launching at 3K, I'm gonna say 10.2 or 10.3. Send it.
Just send it.
Send it.
All right, guys. Let's do this, shall we? I'm nervous. Okay, we don't care about the light. Let's try and get a good launch. My heart is pounding right now. And I know some of y'all will kind of make fun of me for it, but you know what? This is about to be the fastest pass I've ever made. That's exciting. Got my adrenaline pumping. I don't know what that was, but it felt fast and it felt smooth. Oh, I'm excited. My dash said I was doing over 140. Oh! I don't know what that was, guys. We'll see here in a second. I am stoked. Oh my God, this thing is fast. I'm not even sure I was at full throttle for part of it. There we go, 10.4. 10.4 at 135 on the first freaking hit with a 1.43 60 foot. My heart is pounding. Look at that though. Oh yeah. 10.4 at 135. Oh, we got this, baby. Car was moving. There's a little, the shifts are a little slow. We'll clean those up, but oh yeah. 10.4 on the record books, top 10.
There wasn't a time on the board, what was it? like that face. What was it?
10.4
10.4.
at 135 miles an hour, and I wasn't full throttle off the launch because I took an easy launch.
We got this.
1.435 60 foot will easily get into the 1.3s, and we ran a 10.41 at 135.
That's gonna be good.
This car is gonna go 9s, maybe even tonight. We have to drop a half a second. We can add speed, and really right now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull up and we're gonna look at the trans because it took a little bit to shift. We bounced off the limiter a couple times, so we're gonna extend a couple of those, drop them a little earlier, but I tell you what, this thing was hooked and it booked. Let's do it again. All right guys, so we hit the limiter another couple times, but it shifted. So it shifted, that's what counts. But I'm basically gonna raise the limit and lower our shift points just a tad so that it will start the shift a little earlier. I'll tighten a couple of things up and see if we can get it just to shift a little faster. If not, just not bump off the limiter. Because if it's not bouncing off the limiter, then we should still be in power and go a little faster. So I'm gonna get that done, fingers crossed. We'll go out and make another hit. My heart's pounding again, I'm so excited. I hope all the footage has turned out good for the in-car and everything. We made changes to the transmission, hopefully it shifts a little quicker, and I'm also not gonna baby it off the hole. It left really smooth, so I'm gonna stand on the accelerator pedal this time, and we're gonna see if we can build a little more boost on the line and hit it and go. So if we don't spin, this should be a sub 10.4.
Guy next to us turned off. At 128.
All right guys, so that was another great pass. I don't know what my GoPro's doing, so I don't know whether we have the footage from that or not, but I left really smooth that time. It definitely felt like it. You guys obviously can see the video before I do right now, but we ran a 1.39 60 foot. It was a 4.18 330. That was 6.5 to the 8th at 106 miles an hour. 1,000 foot was 8.6, and a quarter mile was 10.317 at 128.36 miles per hour. So the car went really straight, went really smooth. I'm gonna keep messing with the trans, and I don't know, I'm debating right now whether we up the boost a little bit more just to try and get down a little further. I mean, I know it'll definitely help. Right now, I know one of our biggest issues is where the trans is shifting. So we're gonna have to contact HP Tuners tomorrow or on Monday, and we're gonna have to talk to them about getting a patch file. Basically, we need to let the car shift later than the max limit basically is. So I need it more open. For whatever reason, my strategy code with this car isn't letting me do that. So we'll have to try it again, but hell yeah guys, that's a 10.31 at 128 miles an hour and a 1.39. All right guys, so right now I have a little magic spring. This little magic spring is a 3 PSI spring. We're gonna take this 3 PSI spring, we're gonna add it to the 10 PSI spring that we have in there. That should give us 13 PSI. We're on C85. This is gonna be flirting with the limits of the stock bottom end, but 13 PSI. This is our hero pass. Let's go or blow time. Let's run some freaking 9s. Send it.
13 PSI, Hail Mary, let's do it. Hey Tony, you think we're gonna run a 9?
Hopefully.
Let's do it. All in, let's set a world record on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jesus.
All right, guys, so we're going for the hero pass. We upped it to 13 PSI. I know that doesn't sound like a lot. I know Mark and the other guys run like 18, but we're really light. We're making big power. This will be over 600 horsepower, no problem on C85. 13 PSI, we're gonna send it. If it doesn't blow up on this run and we don't run a 9, we'll go more power. But at this point, we're going or blowing. We're basically getting rid of all care for the motor. We're just trying to go fast. So I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for the community. Let's do it. Let's go 9.
Let's go 9s. What happened that pass?
All right, guys, I sent it. We did a 134 60 foot, but then the car didn't want to shift. So I don't know what his deal was. We're just gonna basically hot lap it and go again. Just because I'm not sure what the deal was. It should have shifted. So we're just gonna hit it again and hopefully it shifts. And yeah, it held together. So, I mean, I let out of it as soon as it wouldn't shift and we just coasted through. It ran like a 12.2 at like 80 miles an hour or something. It ran a, 12.28 at 79 miles per hour, so I let off way early. But yeah, 134 to the 60 foot and 41 to the 330. Send it again.
Sending it again.
So that's it for tonight. We made 2 passes on 13 PSI, neither one of them clean. Our issue, our stock transmission with like 175,000 miles, it gave up the ghost. Basically, once I'm going into 3rd, it doesn't want to hold the power. I let off, I hit it again, and got it to go into 4th. As soon as I got the power, into power in 3rd and 4th gear, it literally just started redlining, got it into 4th, it held it for a fraction of a second, and then wham, instantly into redline. So transmission is shot. Time to go ahead and upgrade it to a built 6R80, and we'll go again unless I get a wild hair and we go turbo 400 or a glide, but we'll see. Cody behind the camera is saying yes, but thanks for watching, guys. Project Hurricane. Our best 60 foot was a 1.34. Our best quarter mile time tonight was a 10.31 at 128 miles an hour. That's still good enough to put us in number 3 as far as it goes for the sealed motor Cyclones. And I think we're probably the fastest with the stock transmission. I don't know, but we have the fastest 60 foot by far. We're gonna do it again. The engine held fine, even bouncing off redline. It's good to go. So transmission, that's all we can do. Thanks for watching, guys. We obviously got more work to do and more parts to buy, so make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time on our quest for 9s. Later.